Welcome back to the Pallakele International Cricket Stadium for the third ODI in the Dialogue Cup with Sri Lanka.
If you do draw the lines in Sri Lanka, Pallakele is in the dry zone. But 10 ODIs have been played here before and 5 of them have been decided by the Duckworth-Lewis match. So that means chances of rain are quite high. And even so today, we've had a lot of rain, the covers have been on. We're ready to start and it's looking bone dry. The pitch too is slightly different to the ones we've seen before. Pacers have had a lot more success here than spinners because it's harder, there's a little bit more bounce here in Pallakele. The groundsman, he's taken into consideration the rain around and we have a drier surface. It's nice and hard, there are a few cracks, but now they're firm, so they're not going to play a part at all. But because it's rough, bowlers' foot marks can leave roughs outside and I think the ball will just a wind. All in all, we have a good batting surface. Even pace and bounce may turn later on, but a lot will depend how the weather holds up though. The plan for me is to play what's in front of you. Good batting surface, win the toss, bat first, and let the weather take care of itself. If you get yourself into a good position, you can dictate terms later.
Well, we're ready for the toss. I've got the two captains, Angelo Matthews, AB de Villiers, and as always, Andy Pycroft, the match referee. Angelo will spin the coin. Heads is the call.
Go ahead.
We'll have a bet.
You've won the toss this time. What are you going to do?
Yeah, we're going to have a bet first.
Looks like a good pitch, doesn't it?
It does be a bit slow up front, but the stats and the average scores say that it's a decent deck and it should be a good ODI game.
So tactically, from a batting point of view, what are you looking for first?
Yeah, obviously, once again, we'd like to get a bit of a foundation set up front. It's important to do the base well. We'll be focusing on that. There's a bit of pressure on our batting, we know that, so we're looking forward to the challenge today. Changes as well. Quinton O'Cock gets his first game of the series, Bashim Amla, and then on Robert Torbe comes in for Chris Morris, and then the last one is Farhan Biardin in for Aaron Pagiso.
Must win game for you. Good luck, play well.
It is, thank you very much.
Angelo back leading the side. You must be happy with that.
Yeah, happy to be back. You know, I got a good present in, you know, London honeymoon. You know, that's what the boys gave me. So, yeah, we are happy the way the boys went as well. So, yeah, we are continuing the good performances.
Yeah, I was just going to ask you, looking from the sideline, is there anything that you still want to improve, or are you just happy with the way it's going?
No, I think we can't take the foot off the gas. You know, as we all know, the South Africans are a great team, and then they are going to come back hard at us. So, we can't take our guards off. So we need to play positive cricket from the word go.
Any changes to the side today?
Got 3. Larry Triman is still out. I'm coming back, and Jan Mubarak is out, and Angelo Perez, making his debut, and also Shaminda Ranga is out. Ajanta Mendes is in.
Good luck. Enjoy being back and leading the team.
Thank you very much.
So we've got AB de Villiers from South Africa. He's won the toss and he's going to bat first.
Well, there you are. The South Africans batting first after winning the toss. That's the look at the team. 3 changes. Sotsobe coming in, Berhardine and Quinton de Kock, the opening batsman.
Yes, I would think that Quinton de Kock probably might open the batting with Peterson. Berhardine also can probably play the new ball, but it's important that they don't lose wickets on. Sotsobe, I think the reason is that he's someone who can move the ball around, and these conditions might help him. So counts for the 3 changes.
Well, the Sri Lankan team, we've got a debutant in Angelo Pereira, highly exciting young batsman. Lahiru Thirimana still out with an injury. That's not good news. Ajanta Mendes is coming back. Also, of course, the captain coming back after an extended honeymoon, as he said. So those are the 3 changes in that Sri Lankan side. And, well, Ranjit, just a chat on Angelo Pereira. Well, highly promising, good young player, plays for your club. What are your thoughts?
Oh, great pack talent, and he really can hit out the ball around. Good play for hitting sixers, and I'm sure Lottie is going to be expected. I think it's very crucial because unlike the time when there was only one white ball or no new ball, it was an easy job to try and get over it, and then you sort of can go after the bowling. But with 2 new balls, it's so important that you don't lose wickets earlier on. And as against someone like Lasith Malinga, it's not easy. And he bowls those Yorkers so well earlier on, and that's going to be a problem. So they need 2 batsmen who are going to settle down, be composed and settle in, be patient even if they don't get too many runs. So I think that's what they will be looking out of their new openers.
Right, so we are ready to start. The teams are out there, the umpires are out there. and it is going to be an absolutely magnificent battle. Let's go across and join our commentators Russell Arnold and Pat Simcox.
It's a sunny afternoon in Pallekele. Good afternoon to everyone, or good morning to those probably in South Africa. Alvaro Peterson, different role today, and he'll be happier to be out there opening the batting first on what looks a good pitch, Pat. Much drier. He's got a new partner though, Quinton de Kock, replacing Hashim Amla. Still to come into his own, but one of those youngsters that you're looking forward to.
Yes, good afternoon everyone. Lasith Malinga. That's his track record. 5 wickets in innings 5 times. He's a superb bowler. Tough to face. Different action. The 2 South African batsmen, as Russell set the tone here, as young Quinton de Kock and Alvaro Peterson, regular opening batsmen in the test matches, so you'll feel comfortable there. 2 slips in place, the normal standard field placing, and look to swing it away. There's just been a talk about this pitch having a little bit more carry than most Sri Lankan pitches. We see a little bit of bounce. It'll come through a little bit. It suits good batting.
But it's a little drier though. That's because the groundsman has taken into consideration the weather conditions. Richard Kettleborough is our standing umpire. His partner is Radmore Martinez. He's set the tone well for Sri Lanka in the 2 ODIs so far. Picked up a wicket off his first ball in the first ODI, and off the 6th ball, both times removing Alvaro Peterson's partner. Friendly start.
Yes.
Ranga left out to enable Sri Lanka to balance that team, but Angelo Matthews is back, so he'll bowl a few seam-up overs. Ajantha Mendes into the team, more to do with the conditions on offer. Debutant Angelo Pereira for Sri Lanka, same way with South Africa, 3 changes as well. First run for South Africa, and that will end the first over as well. 1 gone, 1 for no loss. Mahela, who's Sri Lanka's best slip fielder, he's gone back in there. He's got an injury. He's got that thumb on his right hand strapped up. Doesn't get involved in the warm-ups either because he's protecting that. But for Lasith Malinga, doesn't stand in the slips. That'll run away. There's a lot of water down there. It'll come a wet ball.
Well, they're looking to bowl pretty straight to Peterson. He gets a long way across, and he got a bat on it. Would have been a huge shot, and I'll tell you what, it would have been pretty close. It just worries me that he's getting that far across and playing leg stump. Left-armer, left-hander, and we know he's going to be running in, and he's going to try and swing it back at him at pace. And he tries to get it in right in your feet early on. The Cock will have watched a lot of it. Let's see how he handles that. Top shot. That's 4. Just missed the length at Malinga, and de Kock put it away. He's a very, very attacking player.
Let's see how he handles it, Pat. Very well, in fact. He got the line wrong as well.
Yeah, it was half volley. It was a put away ball, given that.
But you still need to. It's his first ball that he's facing in this. They've gone up again. This time, no hesitation from the umpire. That's a big one, as he's the man who should have set himself up to play the sheet anchor role.
Yep, the first wicket goes down. It was going down leg side. Alvaro Peterson is normally good off the back foot. He is very good off the back foot, but it was a little bit high. And let's have a look.
No doubt about it. The gloves well away from the body. Sangakkara makes no mistake. Peterson gone for 8, South Africa 14 for 1.
15 on both occasions. Edge again, but this time no second slip. He's pulled it in, Lasith Malinga, but I'm pretty sure he stepped on it. That's what you don't want to see. Sri Lanka also do have that same problem. You do look at the three senior players we always talk about. It's a long chase for Ajantha Mendis. Oh, didn't give up. So he saves one run for the team. It's a slow outfield. We've had a lot of rain, remember.
It was a top effort, that long run. Many a fielder would have given it up. Then a big dive at the end. Again, you can see the outfield there, so dangerous to dive. And dive correctly, you can, knee goes in and
short delivery, wasn't really on top of it. Talking about the rain, Kepler will come to that, but first the short delivery.
It's well worth a try. He's lived a little bit dangerously today. Quinton de Kock, he's had one let off already when he was dropped at slip. He plays very much on instinct, so he plays shots. If he thinks the ball's in an area to hit, he'll try and hit it. That's the way he plays, and it's brought him some success at domestic level in South Africa on the quick enough to drive.
That is a very good shot. That was the shot he was aiming, but this time it was a bit closer to him, so he was able to reach it. Still had to go for it, Domini, and gets it off the middle of the bat.
The end result was good. Played it on the up and played it under his eyes, so he played it nice and late. But I don't think that Angelo Matthews will be too upset about this, because that delivery also wasn't that full. So it seems a little bit more if it bounces both Quinton de Kock and JP Duminy. So he's giving himself a chance in that area of uncertainty all the time.
And four, that should be four. That was well timed by Domini. Short and wide, plenty of it. So it finishes off the power play in style. South Africa 33 for 1.
Through mid-wicket. This time he sweeps. He's going to have more success. Run away to the boundary and does.
So Domini has finally gone past 15, which is good news for him. He's gone up to 19 after 2 innings of 15. And playing it very fine. Just taking it from outside the off stump and hitting it almost behind the keeper. Very, very... De Kock timing it well, wide of mid-on. At least 3 here. Rangana Herath is the fields, but now is that a boundary? Did he touch the ropes? The umpire will want to take a look at it. A good effort by Herath running back. Question is, did he just touch the rope? Let's see. Oh, I think that's the boundary. He made the mistake the second time around. That time he was all right. I think it's here, Kepler. This is where the problem is.
So boundary given. It's a very good shot by Quinton de Kock. That brings up the South African 50 as well.
Chasing a big score. Second game it was rain. Here they won the toss. They got plenty of space before them to try and construct a good score.
Well, it's a very good pitch to bat on. That has to be said. Better than the ones in Colombo. That was slower than this one. This pitch suits South African batsmen better. Another look at that Herath mistake. Good delivery and gone. Outside off stump, going across the left-hander. Quinton de Kock was dropped in a similar fashion earlier when he played outside that off stump. This time, chances his arm once too often, and a good breakthrough for Sri Lanka.
Very useful wicket from Thisara Pereira. He had a bit of bounce on that delivery. And Quinton de Kock playing at it. And well, he really played no shot at it. Just pushing his bat. And in the end, a very soft dismissal. Out for 20, 50 for 2.
Chopped on. That's a big wicket. That's exactly what Sri Lanka wanted right now. AB de Villiers has come in. He hasn't got it going yet. And JP Durman, he's chopped it on. In the 16th over, Sri Lanka get their third wicket. And what a big one it is.
Yes, his persistent line, the tightness of the line really had Dumini in a lot of difficulty. He really was looking to force the pace, and that gap taking the inside edge and ricocheting on the stumps. So it's a big wicket and a big loss for South Africa. And Dumini goes for 23, 53 for 3, and drinks will be taken.
Tremendous shot down the ground. Middle of the bat, good flow of the hands through the ball. And that really shows what a good pitch we're playing on here. I know you talked about it slowing up a little bit, but really, you really get good value for shot here. AB de Villiers getting a good stride in. Just a punch.
I think the key here is to occupy the crease for a while. And again, we've seen de Villiers play some wonderful shots. It's been a mixed bag.
Yes. Well, if they can get it up to maybe run a ball for the next 10 overs or so without taking too many risks, then they'll be in a good position to launch an all-out onslaught in the latter overs with wickets in hand.
I feel a score around 250, and with shots like this, so quietly played, but look at the timing on that. It caught everyone by surprise.
Much better by Faf du Plessis. Quality drive through the covers. That's more like him. It was a full delivery. It was a hard volley outside off stump. Very well timed.